Welcome to our finance and business development channel, where smart planning meets disciplined execution and every insight guides you toward lasting financial freedom. This video is created to inspire you, to guide your thinking toward financial clarity, and to help you understand how the way you think about money quietly shapes the life you build. Today we are exploring a powerful idea that separates outcomes more than income, education, or even opportunity. We are talking about the mindset shift that separates rich thinkers from the rest. This is not about being born into wealth or having secret access to information. It is about how people interpret money, time, risk, effort, and patience. Two people can earn the same salary, live in the same city, and face the same challenges, yet end up in completely different financial realities because they think differently. Rich thinkers do not wake up with magical confidence or superhuman discipline. Their mindset is formed slowly through awareness, intentional decisions, and habits practiced consistently over time. Poor financial outcomes are rarely caused by a lack of intelligence. More often, they come from short-term thinking, emotional decision-making, and misunderstanding how money actually works. In this narration, we will move deeply into wealth mindset, financial thinking, long-term decision-making, money psychology, financial discipline, success habits, and growth-oriented awareness. By the end, you will not only recognize the difference between rich and poor thinking, but you will also understand how to begin shifting your own mindset starting today. The first major distinction between rich thinkers and everyone else begins with how they define wealth itself. Many people believe wealth is simply having a lot of money. Rich thinkers see wealth as freedom, options, and control over time. Money is a tool, not a destination. When money is viewed as a tool, decisions change. Spending becomes intentional. Saving becomes purposeful. Investing becomes a long-term strategy rather than a gamble. When money is seen only as something to spend or show, it disappears quickly. When money is seen as something to deploy wisely, it multiplies. Financial thinking at a higher level always begins with awareness. Rich thinkers are aware of where their money goes. They know their numbers, not because they are obsessed, but because clarity reduces anxiety and improves decision-making. Financial awareness creates calm. When you know what you earn, what you spend, and what you keep, money stops feeling mysterious. Poor financial thinking avoids looking closely at numbers because numbers can feel uncomfortable. Avoidance creates confusion, and confusion leads to poor choices repeated over time. Another defining difference lies in long-term thinking. Rich thinkers are willing to delay gratification. They understand that short-term pleasure often steals from long-term freedom. This does not mean they never enjoy life. It means they choose enjoyment that aligns with their future rather than contradicting it. Long-term thinking changes how people evaluate opportunities. Instead of asking, "How much can I make quickly?" rich thinkers ask, "What does this build over time?" This single question filters out most bad decisions before they cause damage. Decision-making is where mindset becomes visible. Rich thinkers make decisions based on principles rather than emotions. Emotions still exist, but they do not drive financial behavior. Fear, excitement, and impatience are acknowledged, then managed. Poor financial decisions often come from emotional urgency, the desire to impress others, or the fear of missing out. Rich thinkers understand that missing out is often a blessing. They are comfortable saying no to good opportunities so they can say yes to great ones later. Financial discipline is not about extreme restriction. It is about consistency. Rich thinkers build systems that make discipline easier. They automate saving, investing, and essential payments, so willpower is not constantly required. Poor financial habits rely on motivation, which fluctuates. Systems create stability even when motivation is low. This is why discipline looks effortless from the outside. It is not about strength. It is about structure. Money psychology plays a massive role in financial outcomes. Many people carry unconscious beliefs about money formed in childhood. If money was associated with stress, conflict, or scarcity, those beliefs quietly influence adult behavior. Rich thinkers actively examine their beliefs. They challenge thoughts like, money is evil, rich people are greedy, or, I will never be good with money. These beliefs act like invisible ceilings. Once identified, they can be replaced with healthier perspectives such as, money reflects value creation, wealth amplifies who you already are, and financial skills can be learned. The rich versus poor mindset difference is not about morality or intelligence. It is about patterns. Poor thinking often focuses on problems, while rich thinking focuses on solutions. When faced with financial difficulty, rich thinkers ask how to increase value, skills, or income streams. Poor thinking asks who is to blame or waits for rescue. Responsibility is empowering. Victimhood feels safe, but keeps people stuck. Success habits reinforce mindset daily. Rich thinkers read, learn, and seek environments that stretch their thinking. They invest time in understanding how businesses, markets, and systems work. They do not need to master everything, but they respect the complexity of money. Poor financial habits often include ignoring learning, relying on hearsay, or copying others without understanding. Knowledge compounds just like money. Small improvements in understanding lead to better decisions repeated over decades. Growth mindset is another critical separator. Rich thinkers believe skills, income, and intelligence can grow. They see failure as feedback. Mistakes become lessons rather than identities. Poor mindset interprets failure as proof of limitation. This leads to avoidance of risk and missed opportunities. Growth mindset allows people to start small, learn publicly, and improve steadily without shame. Financial awareness extends beyond personal budgets into understanding the broader system. Rich thinkers pay attention to inflation, interest rates, taxes, and opportunity cost. They understand that money sitting idle loses value over time. They also understand leverage, not just financial leverage, but time, skills, and networks. Leveraging knowledge allows one decision to produce results repeatedly. This is why rich thinkers value scalable efforts over linear labor. Another subtle, yet powerful difference is patience. Wealth rarely arrives overnight, and when it does, it often leaves just as quickly. Rich thinkers are patient builders. They allow compounding to work quietly in the background. Poor thinking expects immediate results and becomes discouraged when progress feels slow. Patience combined with consistency produces extraordinary outcomes over long periods. Risk perception also differs. Rich thinkers do not avoid risk entirely, but they avoid blind risk. The mindset shift that separates rich thinkers from the rest is not a single moment of realization. It is a gradual alignment of awareness, discipline, patience, and intentional decision-making. Wealth mindset grows when financial thinking becomes long-term, when money psychology is understood, and when success habits are practiced daily. You do not need to change everything at once. You only need to start seeing money differently, and then act consistently with that new perspective. We put a lot of effort into creating and compiling this video, so if you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing. It truly helps us make more content like this and share more inspiring ideas with you. Thank you for watching, and remember, every piece you carve adds beauty to the world, and every sale brings you one step closer to building a life shaped by art and passion.